And I think we're living the debate, and that's a challenge with the answer, and also kind of the discussion Rich and I were having there, whereby previously, this time last year, the only way to enable specific applications per se was to fine-tune the model, which was a super expensive, laborious technique that was kind of almost dead on arrival. And so a lot of enterprise initially said, okay, OpenAI is super expensive, we will use an open source technique, use our own policy, get a bot to speak in the voice of our culture and brand and do it ourselves. But that was a labor of love that in the end they said, to hell with it, we'll just kind of go back to OpenAI. Now in the background, you have a lot of companies who are more product minded, so less this, what we keep referring to as research plus an API, but actual products like Ada, who say, actually, we see an opportunity here whereby we build the application atop of the model makers. So they can swap in and out the models in that best of breed approach. But what they do is that the rest of the stack and all that management behind the scenes, which enterprise found overbearing this time last year. And part of it's down to the fact that this agentic workflow, be it Swarm within OpenAI or the techniques in Anthropic, are code-based JSON output. And so they can self-evolve and course correct as they go without having to retrain the entire model. Or since then you've had RAG techniques that enable you to plug in the customer's policy, customer service approach, branding and verbiage, so that you can just feed that into the core models and get a tailored approach, which is far more cost effective than the fine tune of the past. So your answer to the question is almost evolving as the ecosystem itself and the capabilities and techniques are evolving. Where this time last year, it was all about investing in the model makers and the apps were superficial, to now actually maybe the precision and the tailoring and that specificity that a verticalized app enables is worth paying atop of the model makers, and they almost become the platform that empower the rest. Now, the model makers are fighting back against that because they want to own the end customer, because they know that's where the insights of value come from and they don't want to be disintermediated. So that's why I think you see this mashup of specific verticalized capabilities versus sector modules within the general models, and so they're becoming these ensemble of techniques which are powered by the core model but then have almost applications as modules within.